former independent senator who posed as a progressive during her campaign, Kyrsten Sinema, is now being sued for being a homewrecker. Juicy. So according to a lawsuit, Sinema allegedly engaged in an extramarital affair with her former bodyguard, a gentleman by the name of Matthew Ammel. This apparently took place while she was still in office. Ammel's ex-wife, Heather Ammel, is seeking $25,000 in damages on the grounds that Sinema and her ex-husband's affair incited divorce, ending their 14-year marriage. This is possible under North Carolina's alienation of affection law, which is amazing. Didn't even know that existed, but it does. And it allows ex-spouses to sue the third party they allege interfered in their marriage. Only 5 other states in the nation still have this law on their books. I think having laws against alienation of affection is really important. So other states should consider it. Anyway, so Ammel was hired in April of 2022 to be the part of the security detail for Sinema. But things heated up in 2023 after her head of security resigned. So that is when he apparently warned, him that Sinema was having sexual relations with other security members. And he, my God, he was encouraged to leave, but he stayed due to the financial security of the job. So Heather Ammel writes in her complaint, in addition to accompanying defendant to various work events, Mr. Ammel accompanied defendant on several trips and went with her alone to Napa Valley, California in the fall of 2023. Upon returning home from Napa Valley, Mr. Ammel appeared uncomfortable and informed the plaintiff that if anyone had seen them together on the trip, it would have appeared as if they were on a romantic getaway. That's where I would probably strangle him, but no, I'm kidding. I do not promote violence. I'm not in favor of violence. I would feel the urge, but I would never do it. But then they started to go to more little trips together, little events, which were presented as gifts from Sinema to Ammel. And this included things like a U2 concert in Vegas, Green Day in Washington, Taylor Swift in Miami. She likes music, okay, got it. Psychedelic treatment, so they're doing mushrooms together, and a Theragun to work on his back. I don't even know what a Theragun is, but sounds dirty. So in 2024, Heather discovered signal message exchanges between her husband and Sinema that included a photo of Sinema wrapped in a towel, as well as multiple messages that revealed the lack of seriousness in which Sinema held her job. Well, we didn't need this story to know that. Like, we already knew. This just kind of adds more ammo to the very real, notion of Sinema not being a serious person. So in those messages, Sinema offered to help Ammel through his mental health and PTSD challenges from his time in the military, and even told him to bring MDMA or Molly on an actual work trip so that she, the sitting senator, could guide him through a psychedelic experience. What is this? This is the United States Senate. This is not Coachella. We're not at Burning Man. Okay, it's not the 90s, we're not at a rave. What are you doing? I mean, again, the lack of seriousness is amazing. Heather believes that Sinema used his mental health struggles to her advantage and exploited his vulnerability to gain closer access to him. You gotta hold your husband, or now ex-husband, I guess, accountable for his actions too. Like, don't strip him of his agency. He made some of these decisions for himself. But things heated up in June of 2024 when Ammel accepted a salary position as an official Senate staff member for Sinema. No, not a Senate staff member, sorry. So this person was gonna serve as Sinema's Defense and National Security Fellow. Okay, like we gotta stop everything and figure out what the hell is going on. Okay, like what even is that? But it was around this point that he stopped wearing his wedding ring which is like super red flag, right? Around that time, Heather says she confronted Sinema, ooh, fun, after seeing a message on her then husband's phone that read, "I miss you, putting my hand on your heart, I'll see you soon." Heather responded directly, writing, "Are you having an affair with my husband? You took a married man away from his family." After returning from a trip to Saudi Arabia with Sinema in November of 2024, Matthew Ammel separated from his wife. Over the last 14 months, the couple has engaged in a heated legal dispute over assets and custody of their children. In Moore County court filings, each has called the other an unfit parent who is prone to angry outbursts. Look, I hate this, and a family was ripped apart, and it's nothing to celebrate at all, okay? I wanna be clear. Kyrsten Sinema is just not a good person, okay? I mean, the last time I had any interaction with her, she was a guest for Her Take, and her whole message to the world, to Americans who are upset by the abuses of our government was, stop complaining about it, just get over it, there's nothing you can do about it. She's a terrible person who dresses like a clown, literally. I'm not even exaggerating about that. So Ammel officially filed for divorce last week and is still in a relationship with Sinema, which is like, man, okay. The suit notes that prior to Sinema's deliberate interference in the marriage, they had genuine love and affection for each other. And now, to be clear about this suit, Heather Ammel's complaint includes numerous examples of suggestive messages between her husband and Sinema, but it does not explicitly say that he confessed to infidelity, only that he struggled to admit to an affair in the months before the separation. To win, Heather Ammel doesn't necessarily have to prove that an affair took place, but rather that Sinema intentionally destroyed or diminished the Ammels' relationship. I mean, it seems like that's what happened. I mean, she's got the receipts, you've got the text messages. Can't wait to read more of them. And I'm very happy that Sinema is no longer in Congress. Total clown.
Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.